Hey there, it's Gone Girl. Well, I got good news. Cancer is not in my bones. So I'm so happy about that. I was scared because I have a friend that it went into her bones, the same kind of cancer as mine, went into her bones and she died of bone cancer. And that scared me. Now, mind you, she's a little bit older than I am, but it did scare me because it's a totally different cancer. But when it went into my sister Jimmy, near the end. Like she had ovarian cancer, but eventually when it hit the bones, she couldn't even have a sheet on her. It hurt so bad. My heart broke every single minute of it all. At the time, I wish I could have taken the pain away from her. But it's not in my bones, but it may be in my lung cavity, just up in here, just up here. And why I say lung cavity, it's because I don't actually have a whole lung on this side because I had to have part of it taken out when I was 21 because I had um, a malignant carcinoid tumor in it. So that was my actually first cancer surgery was when I was 21. So that they're investigating that next. Well, now. Um, but at least it's not in the bone, so I'm happy with that. So I'm actually very happy about that. I know you guys probably don't understand. I can be happy, still have cancer, but happy that it's not there. Um, because my metastatic I can't even say it, differentiated, whatever. I can't even say it. But so my daughter was here on the weekend. She dyed my hair a lighter color because I didn't like the color that I had. It was too dark. You know, my PSW, she cut my hair for me. And because Jesse and I are getting ready for a party at my recovery college. It's the 10th year anniversary. So I made a little video. I'll upload it to my channel here so then you can hear me say basically what we're doing at recovery college. And the funny thing is, it sounds like recovery as far as an addiction, but it's not that kind of recovery. It's life recovery. you can be, you can be a, a sober addict to join, but basically, it could, in a way, it's kind of like a bunch of housewives. Even though I'm not a housewife, but I am in that age group. That they're just so good courses. You'll hear me talk about it in my short little video. I had to do a video to put in for the promotional video for the 10th anniversary. They asked me to do one, so I did. Well, the streets have been on fire here. It's There's a guy named Truth, and it's a guy. It's not Truth that I used to know. It's a male named Truth. Actually, Elevated Truth is his handle. He's been causing a stir. He's been flipping out and saying nobody supports him, nobody does this and that, and he's creating a lot of problems, a lot of emotional problems. We were all scared that he was losing his mind. He was throwing things. He was breaking things on his live, and it just scared a bunch of us. Well, especially me because I'm a little sensitive to that type of stuff. But then I realized that he's using it to emotional manipulate people. So I don't think that's a good idea. And we're also following this lady, allegedly speculating, who was writing to Stefan Sturms, who unalived a little 13-year-old that he groomed and stuff for since she was 7. And this lady is writing to him as if she's his girlfriend, and it's just sick. It's just sick. It's all sick. I don't know how people could do that. But, eh. And then people are asking for court receipts and this and that. People are not obliged to give anything personal on this app. You know, you can. Like, I mean, I share my life, but my whole channel is to share my life. And so Jessie has things to watch when I'm gone. So that's basically why I started a channel. I was in a different community. I started off extremely rocky here because I had I had applied for a MAID, which is medically assisted dying, and because of my accident, and I was so messed up. I was so messed up at that time. You know, my sister had just died. My brother had committed suicide, and I was just so messed up. But then I got much needed counseling that I needed, and for a couple of years, and now I'm so much better. Um, by the way, at the end, my MAID application got tossed back because I didn't qualify for a certain. The Supreme Court of Canada made a change to the requirements for MAID, so I would no longer qualify until 2027, which is next year. But I'm not. It's not for me. It's not for me. I'm enjoying my life, and now that I'm not living with an addict who's doing dope every day, my life is quite good. That's quite satisfactory. Although I don't have a lot in my life, I'm not doing a lot, but I have a lot of things that I do that I enjoy. And I see Jessica on a regular basis, and we go get our nails done, and yeah, we do a lot of things. And she puts all my new furniture and stuff together. The poor kid. Every time she comes over, Jessica, can you build this? Do you notice? I don't know if it's like this in the States, but in Canada, you can't buy anything that's already put together. Amazon is great for sending things fast, but you have to put everything together. And sometimes there's a million pieces. Well, not exactly a million, but you know what I mean. And poor Jessica, she just sits on the floor and she just figures it all out, which is good. So our party is on Wednesday. My mom, she's cute. She still calls me every day, and she goes, "Have you eaten? Have you did this? Have you do that?" I'm thinking, Mom, I've been a grown up for a very long time, but it's so cute. She's acting like I'm a little kid. She'll be coming in September, so that's why we're getting my house put together properly, because we did basically tear the whole place apart again so I could get rid of stuff I'm not using. There is no point keeping things that I'm not using when somebody else can benefit for it. So we donated it to places for low income, like really low income people, that they can get it for free or next to free. Because why would it sit in my closet or my cupboard when I'm not using it? You know, I remember starting out when I was a single mom and I had to start all over. And if it wasn't for the generosity of people at my church and stuff like that, I wouldn't have got the start that I got. So I like to give back where I can. And that, which is good. I like to do that. But I just thought I'd come on and tell you the good news that there's no cancer in my bones. So I hope the sun shines no matter where you are, because it comes from the inside out. Be good to each other, be kind to each other, and hug the kids. This is Gone Girl. She's gone.